Всем привет! Добро пожаловать в игру Genshin. Вот это новый подарок подарили. Прям вообще. Тоже новый подарок. Дракона. Ну да. Прикольно. Дракона. Очень красиво. Ага. Очень красиво. Дракона. Ой. Да ладно. Ага. Очень красиво. Очень красиво. Так. 1 дней осталось. А это... О май гад. 16 часов. Я не делал. О, я ничего не делал. О, но. А еще какие? А, это просто. А, это невозможно. Невозможно. Значит, мне надо вот это. Ага. Я забыл. А, я могу. Я забыл. Я не было. Потому что я только прокачал награду только. Видишь, я все собирал. 100%. Видишь? 100, 100, 100. Все, отлично. Так. Такой красивый свет скачет. Ага. Круто. Вау.
We made it. I'm supposed to meet some friends here, but I don't see them anywhere.
Open your eyes, Slowpoke! Ugh, we've been here this entire time. I've already lost track of how long you've kept us waiting.
Это игры.
Listen here, you. It's not just Kanish and Milani's time you're wasting, but mine too. Mine.
Моё.
What the heck? That's a strange-looking Saurian. Or wait, is it even a Saurian?
Я так думаю, это игры, наверное.
Take it down a notch, all right? You don't even know some of these people. Just because Kachina's too nice to get mad at you does.
And what are you gonna do about it? You think you're the boss of... Hey! Oh, what do you think you're doing?
Alright, I've put him in a timeout for now.
Aw, you didn't have to do that. Hal just doesn't have much of a filter, that's all. I don't mind. Lilani, there you are.
У меня уже есть герой.
Looks like you made some new friends. And here I was...
Hello, Paimon's Paimon.
A traveler, you say? You came at the perfect time. The pilgrimage...
Что-то не так у меня экран.
This is the place. Let's wait for Mualani here.
Did you see the flags at the front gate when we entered? Oh yeah, there were flags, weren't there? Those are our tribal...
Why the sudden... Hard to say. We call this realm the...
The fact that you were resurrected at all is the worst thing in the world.
Then releasing you from your timeout has gotta come in at a close second.
Какая-то утапра вообще.
You would do well to speak with reverence of the almighty dragon Lord Kahula-How! Lest you live to regret it.
If you're done arguing... It all went fairly quickly, considering we all know each other. Now, I just need to... In the meantime...
Dig in, you guys. Eat as much as you want. These dishes are all local specialty. There's more where this came from, too, so don't be shy.
Don't be dramatic.
The Pyro Archon is very... Speaking of trouble, I've locked a...
Wait, isn't that a little hot?
Nah, Kanich and Hao are always like that. What's got you all down in the dumps, Kachi? Tasted victory.
Natlane, you're the best. I trust you. I definitely do. And you're right. I've got to pull myself together. I still don't know why the Liab chose me to but I can't be the only bear who's ever felt.
Not to mention the fact that your ancient name has survived, otherwise it would be lost to us by now.
That's right! And you'll have us rooting for you too. No. It should be put still. I'll win this time for sure. Oh, right. I should eat something. My mom said I need to keep up my strength for Nice to see your game face back.
Thanks for encouraging her, you two.
Take it easy. You're getting tears in your food.
I'll pour you all some drinks. She even travels with homemade juice?
Kachina's backpack is practically a bottomless pit. It's got everything.
That's true, but she definitely only offered us some so she could go find somewhere to
Seems like you two really sleepy.
Здравствуйте.
We should get a good night's sleep before the competition tomorrow. I'm Unseen Traveler. Morning.
Доброе
Looks
утро.
like everyone's here right on time. Good to see that no one overslept.
Says the one who only made it because I was there to get you.
Вот это, мне кажется, это Наруто, а это Саскета. Да, вот я чувствую. А чё у него очки? Ну,
Wow, not so loud. You're gonna give me a headache.
опять голова у него болит.
Well, if you don't do well today, we know who to blame now, don't we?
Ага. О, вау, я вижу. Прикольно.
See how your friends talk to me, Kanich? I help you wake them up, make sure everyone's up.
Mualani's right, though.
Hopeless. Every last.
All right, moving on. I had some nerves at first, but my bad. That's good to hear. Maybe you hit
The competition's about to start. Did ever...
a little. Oh no, we were so busy.
I thought that might happen. Here, I brought you some. No thanks necessary. I'll treat you.
Attention, everyone! The tournament is about to begin.
Well, I'd say more.
Image of the return
Wow.
of the Sacred Flame is a competition with a long, storied history. Countless hopefuls have gathered here today, each vying. Before we begin, allow me to remind everyone of the rules. Today's tournament begins with the team stage, before advancing into individual competition. Each
wow.
team will board a hot air balloon, which will land at a random location. Contestants must search for fire towers within the contest grounds, accumulate contending fire through combat, and bring a sufficient amount back to the stadium. Defeat in combat, departure from the contest grounds, and running out of time all lead to elimination. Only the strongest teams will be able to withstand the onslaught of battle and return to the arena blazed. Only those who
Yeah.
emerge triumphant in the team stage earn the right to take part in the individual battles.
Yeah.
The out after many rounds of battle, the contestants with the top 5 rankings will get the chance to take part. Now, let us welcome our Archon as she...
О, вау. Круто, женщина. Ага. Магия, волосы. Круто.
Skill, strategy, fortune, form. Many factors influence strength, but victory never lies.
Странно звучит, девушка.
The pilgrimage is not merely a trial to determine the strongest among us, but also a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So, without further ado, let the games begin!
Давай.
So that's the Pyro Archon? Is it just Paimon, or does she seem kind of... Kachina said she was friendly and welcoming, but, didn't Kachina say she was just an ordinary person before becoming the Archon? Sure doesn't seem like it. She doesn't seem ordinary at all. Oh, look! It's Kachina and the others!
Что там?
Well, folks, it's clear the contestants are already raring to go. The teams will now board their hot air balloons and make their way to the competition grounds.
Чалка, чалка. А куда она?
Kick their butts, Itzna!
Go, Mualani, go!
You can do it, Kachina!
Я вижу. Я вижу. Угу.
And the crowd goes wild! The hot air balloons are about to ascend. Contestants, prepare yourselves to take flight!
Йоу.
Remember the rules. The balloons will take you to random locations, and your battle starts the moment you land. Best your competition, collect sacred fire, and bring it back to the stadium. Good luck, everyone!
Удачи вам. А, пока не.
Guess this is where we're starting.
Мы полагаю, отсюда
Let
начнем.
me see. It seems pretty quiet around here. Let's head that way. We don't need to worry about avoiding other
Там
teams.
никого нет.
Anyone that...
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Just remember, don't...
Круто.
And with that, the pilgrimage is now underway. Time for the contestants to...
Соберитесь.
Oh, a fire tower! And an unoccupied
Да,
one
я
from the
вижу.
looks of it.
Да, я вижу.
Be on the lookout for an ambush. Careful, we've got company!
Kachina. Looks like we got ourselves an easy start. Perfect timing.
Just one of the contestants from the Flower Feather
Ah,
clan really
sure.
leaving her competitors in the dust.
О,
Amaru has taken out 6 contestants in a row.
понял.
What a legendary competitor. But can his hot streak continue?
Я понял. О, вау, салют, я слышу. Так громко. Да, я слышу.
Looks like it's gonna be an early goodbye for one of these formidable competitors.
You're like shreds, Darky.
Все. Теперь я знаю.
This mountain's huge.
Hey, let's work together. Good idea. No way I'm letting them pull the rug out from under us. Let's go.
Ну, прикольно.
Let's ride.
Let's finish this. This was new.
Очень круто.
We collected enough sacred fire. Still doing all right, Kachina?
Ага. Все, поехали. Не? А чё пока все
We
поехали?
really lucked out. Just grab onto me, Kachina. I'm not sure if you remember, but people from my tribe can ride spiritways over great distances. It's all smooth sailing from here.
Thanks, Mualani.
Hey, what do you think?
And become a true warrior.
That's what I like to hear.
If your team has gathered enough fire,
Я победил. Я видел. Они стоят. Ау, ну ладно. Во, я вижу. Во.
Congratulations, Mualani.
Да.
Congratulations,
Да.
Kachina. You've
Да.
successfully
Вот
cleared
так.
the team stage.
Угу.
Amazing.
Ага,
Congratulations.
поздравляю.
Congratulations!
Keep it up, Mualani!
Вот, я вижу. Вот. Ну вот, ё-моё. Мой экран. Вот.
Kachina! Mualani!
You two can take a short break while the team stage comes to a... After that, we'll proceed to the...
You two are a...
Solo battles next. And I was 3 with...
Hold it right there. This is...
We're contestants too. Let us through.
According to my list, you're not among the individual match contenders.
Well, we'd still be candidates if it was just based on strength. We only lost because 2 other contestants snuck up on us like cowards. If you could just go contact the referee, we'll wait right here for you to...
Wait, you two are...
Well, look who we have here. Remember us? Your little trick got us disqualified. Since we've crossed paths again, let's settle this once and for all. We'll see who truly deserves to...
Right now?
Don't mind him, Kachina. Tournament rules place you under no obligation to honor that request. Or you! Don't just stand there! Get security over here now!
Forget the rules. Isn't the pilgrimage about picking the strongest warriors? Exactly. Now's our chance to duke it out fair and square.
Kachina!
Who are you?
Traveler! Paimon! What are you doing here?
We just came to have a chat, and then all of a sudden, these guys were You're not bullying Kachina on our watch.
Твой мальчик плохой.
Thanks. I don't know your names. But if you really want to face me, I'll allow it. It has to wait until after the tournament, though. I need to focus on the upcoming matches. I don't want to let my parents down.
That's enough, you two. Being caught off guard is not an excuse. You think if this behavior persists, you may find...
Какой-то хитрый твой мальчик.
Are you alright? You're not hurt anywhere, are you?
Ну, конечно, всё в порядке.
Thanks to you. To be honest, I'll...
That sounds more like it. You...
Всё, начинай битва. Как я?
You must be Kachina.
Да.
You know, people told me I got lucky in the draw.
Носорог.
So, I'm looking forward to seeing what you're made of. Well, anything...
I won't. I really want to earn a...
All right. Our contestants have each said their piece. To your places, everyone.
Ага, давай, начнем.
Begin!
О, а я думал сразу. О.
Come on, you can do better. That's more like it.
Я победил. Качина.
Congratulations to Kachina for taking the win. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone. Now, diving into the other matchups.
That's one down! Woohoo!
Я тоже. Yeah. О. Да, я знаю. Ваня, ты как прыгаешь? Задний. Как остался?
Where do you come from, kid? Think you've got what it takes to go to war? Hate to break it to you, but it won't be easy to get through me.
And you are...
You don't recognize me? Figures. Our generation's been in decline ever since Ateya and the others retired from the front lines. Either way, once we face off, you won't forget my name anytime soon. Let's do this!
Wow, подожди,
Hear
я еще не
that?
готов.
The exhilarating cheers of the crowd. That's why I'm here.
Я сила.
Looks
О, ты сила. Вот. Я вижу, наверное, прав.
An impressive blow.
Ага. Прав. Чё? Нет? Откуда? Откуда? Я ничего не понимаю. Все. Молодец. Качина. Ага. Ты умеешь высоко прыгать.
Gotta hand it to you, kid. You really impressed me. I take back what I said before our match. You've got what it takes, Kachina. Youngsters like you, you'll forge your own miracles.
And it's Kachina for the win! We'll now head into a short break as our contestants prepare for the final round of competition.
Круто. И как остался битва?
Thanks for cheering me on, you two.
Mm-hmm.
You were great out there! You faced a lot of impressive... I don't think I did too shabby either. I've never gotten this many points before.
You ready for the last round, Kachina? To your opponent is to take pity on them. But no one's asking for pity here, yeah? So, you ready?
Я тоже.
I'll do my best.
Я тоже готова. Чик. Все.
Atta girl.
So, if one of you has to lose...
You mean one of us? I'll be happy no matter who wins. Traveler, Paimon?
Угу. Ну, скоро начнем.
I've been training so long for this, and Moalani's helped so much. I'm going to thanks for believing in me.
Давай. Качина, старай. Вау. Вау. Уже начнем. Вау.
We've arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a long-time contender and first-time finalist from the Children of Echoes, Kachina!
Качина! Качина! Давай! Давай! Качина! Качина! Качина!
And her opponent from the people of the Springs, a young prodigy and Night Warden Wars veteran, Moalani! This face-off between old friends promises to be an explosive showdown. May the best warrior win!
You've come so far. Still nervous?
Why does it have to be you? Still, I'm glad in a way. Even if I lose, I won't have any regrets.
Come on! Kachina, this is no time to be modest. I know you want this more than me. And it's about time you start sounding like it, okay?
I want to win. Moalani?
Я не уверен.
This one's mine.
О, давай. Он быстро, я вижу. Акула. Он тоже быстро. Прям конки.
Look.
Oh my god.
The winner is, from the Children of Echoes, Conchita!
Ехал? Серьезно?
And with that, the winners of this pilgrimage have been Put your hands together for our victors. With her sixth consecutive win, Cheska of the Flower Feather Clan. She managed to turn the tides all by herself. Ian-san of the Collective of Plenty. With an explosive comeback 10 years in the making, Kaiulani of the People of the Springs. A seasoned and renowned warrior, Kibangu of the Scions of the Canopy. Last but not least, finally living up to her true potential, Conchita of the Children of Echoes.
Over here, Conchita!
Это получается... Кто сильнее?
Feels like a dream.
Шеньки, наверное.
This is no dream.
Наверное.
Your strength is what got you here.
We'll be going to war together. It's an honor to fight alongside you, Kachina.
Ан-сан зовут.
No matter how many pilgrimages I witness, I'm always overwhelmed with pride in this moment. Pride for you, my brave warriors. You give me faith that our innumerable sacrifices are not in vain, that the future of Natlane shall burn with the brilliance of a blazing fire. Brave warriors, the following is an order, and also a personal request. Go forth and crush the abyss! Seize victory and glory for Natlane!
As you command.
As you command.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. I wanted to thank you for supporting Kachina back. Not that it feels good to lose.
Красиво. Я уже
Oh, we're finally here. So this...
О, на пляже отдыхай, купайся. Это лето. А уже прошло лето. Сейчас октябрь.
See? What did I tell you? A dip in the hot.
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Just one? Let's get another. It's still...
Want to go to Golden Dusk later?
Я понял. Как приятно, Ляш. Я понял.
Now this is a vacation. Absolutely amazing.
Отдыхать.
Wow, it's so lively around...
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe every day... Now, let me show you around. Where to start? Shochiku Cattle Records... Kalamchi Plaza... Oh, there's so many options. But the hot springs, of course. Natural hot springs have tons of health benefits. Go for an...
wait.
Oh, don't be shy. Come on, Mualani! Huh? Oh, Auntie Atea!
Please, I've told you that just Atea is fine. Do I look that old to you? Were you taking...
That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is the Traveler, and they only just arrived in Natlane.
Hi there!
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea. By the way, Mualani, I heard you lost to Kachina during the... Don't try anything funny. I'm heading to the artificial spring in a bit, and if I don't see you there, your days of popping free meals at my place...
Relax.
Much better. How else?
Oh, Mualani!
This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, what a coincidence! We were just talking about her.
We think Auntie Atea.
Really? How can you tell?
Okay, so specifically the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement. She could never come into contact.
Да, вот. Игрушка, ну да. Да, это... Переодеваться? Зачем?
So, what do you think? Can you feel the warmth relax every muscle in your body?
Yeah. It's so nice. The steam is warm too.
The first time I came to the hot springs, there was no calming effect whatsoever. I was such a little ball of energy. It was actually pretty funny looking back on it. They were absolutely frantic, looking for me all over, until finally they saw my head slowly poke out from under the water. I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, but... So feel free to go for a swim.
Okay, here...
Auntie Atea, you really came to check on us?
Of course. And I'm glad you listened. I brought you all some milk and snacks as well. I'll just leave them here. The temperature in the artificial springs isn't too high, so I went with Sora's crack.
Oh, thank...
Well, I did make them myself. Very few young people know how to truly appreciate hot springs, so listen carefully.
Wow.
The temperature of the hot spring not only determines the type of snacks you should choose, but to bathe in a hot spring.
Hey!
All right, looks like you... Well, I've got to get going. That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you...
Okay.
Paimon didn't think you were the...
I remember... Some people get dizzy if they stay in here too long.
Paimon's fine, just a bit...
Looks like you two are naturals.
Я понял. А то что она тебя убьет, который пушит веник, который Аяука. Я не знаю, как зовут. Ауяка, наверное. Не. Во. Аяка. Она скоро убьет ему.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
И еще она убьет вот это тоже. Кисина. И еще такая триялка, шишина. Фонари. Нету фонарей? Нету. Ну, это хорошо. Значит, сюда. Я уже пришел.
Mualani!
We're here to help.
But you're important guests. We can't put you...
All right. Stop trying to out-polite each other, would you?
Oh, wow.
So, what do you think? Not bad, right?
It looks amazing!
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family store, so... I'm pretty... Not to mention, this was totally a group effort.
To arms, everyone! To arms!
Why now?
Что за шум?
What's with the...
Traveler! Paimon, wake up!
Чё ты там храпишь?
Mualani? What's going on?
It's the Abyss. Our patrols are trying to drive them back as we speak. Come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe.
Mualani, a little help over here. We can't hold them.
One moment. I'll be right there. Really? That's perfect. I've been waiting for the chance to fight by your side. Hang in there. We're here to help.
А что там случилось?
Off we go.
Mualani, is that the pylon?
That's it, all right. Come on. Let's get rid.
Опусти. Меня сражаются. Да ё-моё. Я тебе говорю.
Everybody stand! Carbon waves!
Все. Все, я поломал.
That should do it, right?
I don't see any more monsters, so looks like we're in the clear.
Do these attacks happen a lot? Must be.
Yeah, it makes things. Besides, the looking at. Is there something over there?
You're right. Mualani, look! Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? How unlucky can we get? We just finished the renovations. We probably don't have any reinforcements over there, so it's up to us.
Она просто прикинула. О, я же говорил, вот это перо, которое черное.
Taya, what are you doing here? Where's the pylon?
Where do you think? If I'm here, means I was in a hurry, so it's not my best work. You should check.
Stop talking for now.
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there? Mualani.
Taya took care of it, but she's injured. Quick, someone get a doctor.
No, no, видишь.
All right, all right.
The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other.
Я говорил перо, свете, вот это.
What?
Который...
The crystal has been purified? When?
Это надо очини.
The anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Синий свет.
I also came across a teardrop.
Правильно, очини. Значит, ты точно, да.
Taya! Taya!
Давай. Так,
Wait, what do you mean? What is this? Some sort of purification? The abyssal power, it's...
How can that be?
I never knew that was even possible.
Вот, теперь лучше. Потому что вот это.
Taya!
The mark of the abyss. It's gone.
Молодец.
Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you all right? I just saw you purify abyssal power from Ataya's. You're sure? Good. Good.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yo, тасуй, yo.
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? Hot spring temperature too high? None of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. You sensed it, didn't you? I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days. Didn't want to ruin the celebrations and all. But look...
They're away on business. Seriously, Ataya, what's going on? Traveler, did something happen? Both of you seem a little off today.
I guess I should explain. I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, it's because... my body is... Your friend saved my life in that cave. And because of that, I got to enjoy the hot springs. I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Mualani, just remember, whether in life or death, I am always with you.
I understand. Seems like you've given this a lot of thought, Ataya. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the example you set for me.
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, Could you give this to her for me?
Это что?
A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive, but just think of it as a relic I'm leaving for her. It's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became too sick to fight, I never took it off. Just tell her it embodies fond memories and my strength of will. She'll know what I'm trying to say.
Don't worry. We'll make sure she gets it.
All right.
Traveler, Atea, Mulan!
Все, мой понял. Не может быть. А, еще не. А, еще нет. Еще 2 дня.
Jeez, she sounded a little anxious.
Во. Опять 500 лет без нападала на тебя. Ты оба знаешь, конечно. Это все время. Каенри.
That's right.
Такая
Conria suffered greatly during that
Все
time.
разрушали.
But so did every other nation in Teyvat, and Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribes...
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to this point.
Every battle, every sacrifice is a responsibility. But I believe to think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations. It's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? We have to. Not only for ourselves, but for our... Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing... The sea's not going anywhere.
Черный камень. Покрёпные. Покрёпные. Интересные вещи такие. Какая это была премия? Качина.
This place is packed already.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome... Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person...
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kanich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it.
Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
Kachina
What
пропал.
does that even mean?
Yeah.
Usually once the ode is complete,
А ну быстро, надо
Pyro
поискать.
Archon and resurrected person will
Качина.
emerge from the flames.
Быстро.
But something went wrong.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times.
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did. But who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off. Why would the YAB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlane like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mulani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
Я чё проблема? Я чё проблема? Чинить.
To insult a hero of Natlane, the person actually has to be a hero.
Он слой. Ты сопнешь.
You.
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the YAB interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No, she's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on. We don't even know what happened, so don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Правильно.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon. I just...
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
No, of course not.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
Потому что сколько раз поставили перо
I have a question, Archon.
постоянно.
My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friends sooner, you should join the investigation. So, what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have a chat. Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Did she
just ask us to come along?
Некрасиво.
I believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to know what's going on myself.
Хорошо. Надо поискать. Качина пропала. Она пропала, Качина. Надо помочь искать. Так, вода, дерево. Перо. А это...
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss, of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could. But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need
for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. Besides... Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Why?
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate. Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other time. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance. But there are important things to be done.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
I didn't think if things were different. The two of us, action of contending fire is the gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy as things stand. The pilgrimage is the Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan. And Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom...
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all...
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly...
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest... Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean...
Yes. Come with me. The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wayab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends. All we can do is support them.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
If not me, then who? No other is capable. I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Понятно все.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Что ты сам на пришел? Понятно.
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
Whoa! Он нас сильно. Вау. О! Я видел меч обратно вообще. Правильно. Как и летает. Летает? Вау. Он летает просто реально. Все, поломал меч. Опять не показывает, как идет. Куда ударил? Как? Так. Странно. Все, он убежал.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Подожди, а почему летает? А у нас не летает вообще. Что это было?
Are you all right, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui.
No. We're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed. The power that came to his rescue just now came from the...
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final... Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Sitlali.
Of course. I'll head out right now.
Yes.
Итак, как понять?
Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
Наверное, она чувствует путеше, что там пышет виник злата, наверное. Наверное. Я не понимаю, летает, как это возможно, человек? А? Что-то услышал.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
Да.
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Have faith in the Archon.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep...
Нашел.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantry.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, the nature of battle is
I appreciate what you're
I thought you might say.
Is something wrong? What? Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you're that determined.
Thank you.
Someone admiring the scenery from the... Hello there, are you Vichana?
Vichana, ну да.
That's me. Did you need something?
Давай, быстрее.
What? You're...
No.
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. After I help you find Kachina's ancient...
О, что это? Рога? Ну да, рога вообще. Ну да.
Huh. I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the...
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total.
Oh my
Deal?
god!
Deal.
300 000.
Wait.
What, you want me to drive?
Ага. 300 000. А сколько у меня? О. Ну, нормально, у меня денег много. У меня почти, ну, много, да. Сколько у меня? О, 72 миллиона. О, прям много. Много у меня. Это
Excuse
была
me, do you
самая
sell
история,
obsidian?
когда я был начало собирал.
I've got...
Perfect. Is...
That might be tough.
А, уже готово.
Did you get everything?
Все забрали? Да.
Yep, it's all here.
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name. Go ahead. Yes. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. If I had been there, I would have been able... I've always...
But that happened The Pyro Archon said...
There might not be much hope. All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptual... Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The abyss will likely emerge in response.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
No, не походи. Нет.
Think you can get away? Teamwork is dreamwork! Adventure time!
Ага, еще. А, все. А? Это перо.
Quick,
опять.
take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the abyss is getting stronger.
The abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
О, погоди. Давай, я сжимаю, я тебе помощь.
Watch out! The power of the abyss is strong.
Давай. Че посильнее? Давай. Все. Все починил. Да, я свела.
Malco. No, why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker's stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this...
Okay, I'll be...
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece.
Vichama.
Vichama!
Oh.
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malko's ancient name. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming. And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
Huh? This is...
А, я думал, он не сорвался. Это
Hey,
Ия.
Malko. Got any strength left? Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure. Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time. Pisak. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case, Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me... But... it also brings with...
A deeper pain? Why?
Malko was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that... for all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside...
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief... when you asked for my help, I hesitated too, but... I also once allowed to fester guilt. If I could do it all over that way, even if the outcomes... There are critical junctures in life. That's something... I...
Thank you, Vicham. I promised I would find her.
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion and... Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Oh, and...
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina.
Oh, wow.
I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. Huh. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes.
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story. It's not really my story to tell, but I get...
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically...
Again with the excuses! We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. But a trip to the Night Kingdom?
What do you mean, sneak into the place?
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you?
You feel like he went back on his word.
Oh.
This is important.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control and—
All right, whatever. Anything else?
What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and—
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then you need to know something.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlane, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equal.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go?
Then support me.
So, that's...
Да, она просто обиделась. Да.
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
Не говори.
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very...
Я только сейчас вернулся.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Да, что произошло? Как рвание. Это значит
Well, it's
капитан.
fairly complicated. Let me give you...
Я уже понял, я уже смотрел. Да, серфы капитана.
The Fatui again? We
Yeah.
can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they?
That's why... Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you still. All you need to...
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a
There's no need to be so modest, Dion-san. You're incredible.
Archon,
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by... Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go...
Что-то меня пока горит. О, вау. Она все была сидела, все знаешь. Какие-то предметы.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Она хранила, да.
I've never seen this place before.
It looks like there are items from every tribe.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlane, everyone grows up, and physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so if you're curious about an item...
Alright, we'll have a look.
О, вау. Чика. Чака. Вау. Вот это вообще, это какое? Электронно. Что такое?
Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head!
Чемпиона.
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and contests. The association with strength, and even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for...
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Kitera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. He would often wear this...
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time.
Прикольно. А еще какие? Вот это что-то.
Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must...
That's right. It belongs to a... He and I met in a tavern. He told... In his eyes, I saw...
So, Did he do it?
The next time I saw him, he managed to kill the fish. Can a fisherman claim victory?
Well, Paimon thinks...
That was my answer as well. In the end, he...
Wait, that means you all...
Maybe we can go head to head.
А что еще? А, вот это мы уже смотрели, да. Видишь?
This is Atea's talisman.
Ну да.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea...
Она все слишком. Дальше, это что?
There are so many jars.
No, those belong to the master. Yamaya is an expert in this field. The tools you see here are quite traditional. The contents of the jars aren't all that...
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although...
Очень круто. Дальше, что еще? Картинка. Вот. Все видно, ну да. Вау. Прикольно, я видел.
The powder still needs some time to settle. Well, what do you...
Yeah! If each item represents a different story, seems
Я
like
вижу.
Natlan's really been through a
Оружие.
lot. Does every item hold a special...
That's right. The items in my... They demonstrate the true...
The shape of...
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. But there's also a different theory.
At once?
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back exactly, Eve, take out a portion of that journey. The future is the same way. Of course, there are those with the power. Humanity excels at living in the present. But while the pilgrimage only by uniting the people of Natlan to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed... That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special... Namely, a framework, through which order... By holding the pilgrimage, in addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant...
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine... Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are really close.
Такая милая
I
твоя
was having a
сестра.
hard time thinking. It really doesn't look like there was anything...
A little late for that.
Sorry!
No matter what others may becoming the Archon, my father made the most. One time, we didn't. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on. I still remember the way they lay.
Wow.
Isn't that what being a fam as the Archon?
Well, what happened after that?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. Anyway, that's enough about me. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
Минуточку. Я вижу. Это значит она. Ну да, какой-то паучий, ну да. Все, я готова. Я готова. Я готов. Я готов? Да. Моя сила! Ну. Я готов. Моя сила. Не? А.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. I was waiting for the Y-Up to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me.
Чуть не убила, ну да.
The Wyab saved me. Even though its power is weak, the Night Kingdom has become a huge...
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. Just know I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait.
I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy here. And I want to go home. Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. I don't want to hold anyone back ever again.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits now.
Thank you. Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even
I know.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case she's... That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just...
I'll go with them too, Archon. Thank you so much for your...
Now that I've lost my pal, Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Please.
Привет, Шешина. Я перо. Я сила помпа. Привет, Шешина. Как дела?
Jumpy dumpy go.
Ха-ха-ха.
Boing boing boing.
Ха-ха-ха. Ха-ха. Ну ладно. Кли, так нельзя. Кли. Все, попрощайся. Так, я тебе сейчас помаху. Сейчас проверю, где суток. Нету суток? Нету. А там? Нету. Все чисто. Так. Угу. Вау. Вау, я вижу суток. Еще есть? Нету?
So we're underneath Natlan?
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins?
Oh, Natlane.
Wait, you mean like the elemental
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived and these ruins have been abandoned for... So what you're saying is...
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Такая красивая.
What?
It's the pre-adventure
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go. We won't...
Натлане, я еще посмотрю. Натлане. Утопили. Да, вот. Вот это похоже. Дракола, не помню. Наверное.
Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye. Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
The place we need to go seems really high up.
Да, я вижу. Пусть нету сотни. Нет. Они просто цифры. Ну ладно. А, это порт.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon...
Yes.
We actually have... Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up.
А, через телепорт. Я понял. И чё там?
Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
О, я уже видел.
Looks like we made it. This is the night. It looks so different from what I... That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies.
Paimon's more worried about...
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Как далеко?
Oh, just like I said, our real world knowledge doesn't apply. If this was the real world, we'd have to...
That's it? You really think that would...
So that means all we need to do is...
Exactly. This light is streaming in...
Yeah, these floating...
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ты прыгнок?
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Да, я уже помню, как
Calm down. I'm here to help.
разлом
You're the ones who
ломать.
helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble... I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect...
No, we should be the ones apologizing. But we had to destroy it.
Of course. Under the power of the stone, turns out even our regret...
Whether in triumph or...
Exactly. That may not be in the... You're looking for a young girl from the Children of... I'd like to help her while I'm... Be careful. This place is...
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Whoa! Whoa!
You can't go on. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being.
Ловушка. А ё-моё. Как ты меня попал вообще? Ну да, очень опасно.
We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
Во-во-во. Теперь... А, она меня коняется, прыгнет. Кошмар. Вау, разрушали. Обалдели. Уже видел.
More monsters.
Я думал, прыгнет, видишь? Активирую.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that? What? Never mind. It was probably just my...
Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too. It was a voice from...
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good in...
Ничего страшного, конечно. Пугай, конечно. Как в прошлый раз. Как в прошлый раз. Присошло, я помню.
Paimon just heard it too!
Который интия
Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
И монтаж. И разно. О! Качина! Я тебе помог. Сейчас, иду. Качина. Блин, у него крутится голова-то. А. Ну да, пукаем.
We're here, Kachina!
Natlane, you made it!
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
Good idea.
Отлично, вперед.
You're here. You're finally here.
Ура!
Thank you so much. That monster can appear from anywhere. The YUP's power helped keep me hidden, so...
Had a girl.
Should we start heading back then?
Потолок.
Actually, I can't exactly put it into words.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we...
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles, representing... You can think of them like the body of each Y. There are countless but if a proxy were to be...
Judging by the current
Still, we can't just leave...
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the...
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina...
No, I'm fine. Just up ahead.
I'll listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with... You don't have anything to prove.
All right. The sooner we...
We've already come all this way.
Let's go. This...
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself? That's too dangerous.
It's all right. I don't have much time left. So go.
Thank you for...
You're a true hero.
No one fights alone.
А Малку, я не знаю, это кто. Встречали Малку.
YUP? YUP! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. YUP?
So we were right. The contamination is... Alright, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
А у меня нет аватара.
You really think that puny soul could He tried to get in my way.
You killed Malcolm?
He would have dispersed with or without me. Rather than worrying about him, you may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now. No, the power of the Abyss isn't... I thought this naive little That is the tragic ancient name, the Pyro... Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina...
Kachina, give me your hand.
Давай, сильней, Качина, тебя тапает, все.
Feel that? I'm right here next to you.
Thanks, Moalani. Because I'm not alone anymore.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't, but you also couldn't be more...
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down. The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to...
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance.
There aren't many in Natlane who...
Ну давай, я тоже. А, только твой. Воу!
Need a surfboard?
Пушка!
Watch the surfboard!
А, еще не конец. Ага. Это была плитка.
We actually won!
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
Fantastic work, Kachina. Absolutely fantastic. This makes me so... unbelievably...
I'm happy too, Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Huh? What's happening?
Что такое? Опять?
My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't...
Wait, does that mean you're...
Да, направляется.
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption.
Я вижу Тор,
seeing you
молоток,
pull it
перо.
off was really something.
Это отец,
Everything you said was
перо.
exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the Abyss.
Высокие.
It took years' worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to understand that for myself. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play. Only then will we have the power. Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and
me?
As long as blood still runs, its blaze will become one with our... Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
What's wrong, Natlane?
So many memories. So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, we can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger.
I know bits and pieces, but This sounds like something that's going to need a lot.
Надо бежать отсюда, да. Я не пойму, Паша, это отец, это который... Мапуйка. Который... Картинг были. Такая, стричок я видел. Не похоже? Не похоже? Что ты там делаешь? О! А как у него магия делал?
Okay, that should be enough. Why up?
I hear your voice, Kachina.
Great. I was going to ask why you... I'll keep searching within myself for the answer.
You are already an...
Huh?
You are all my your ancient name. Focus the story of your...
Thank you, Wayab.
It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I know we've never met before, Wayab, but thank you for encouraging Kachina.
Whoa! What's going on?
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
Все, убегай, надо убегать.
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us!
Откуда фей? Откуда взял фей? Ты откуда фей? Я понял, наверху надо тогда просто. О май гад. А я не быстрый. Да ладно. Да ладно. Не, подожди меня. Я думал, меня убил. Все. Давай. Беги. Я не знаю, успей, не успей. Сила. Акула быстрее, чем вообще. Мы не успели. О, вау! Ты только сила поломал.
You've done well. Now come home.
Yeah. Погоди, рядом плитка. Все.
We're back.
Да, мы вернули.
The Pyro Archon saved us.
Да.
But
Все в порядке. Вот так. Вот. Все в порядке.
Yeah, didn't she say she's still in the speaker's chamber? What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just...
So you're saying...
Every great display of power comes at a price.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a...
I recommend getting a full checkup.
Hi, Mom feels okay. What about you, Traveler?
Я тоже. Я тоже. Непонятно вообще.
Right. You always see...
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right. The why up...
I'll let her explain everything. Every move we make from here on...
О. Точно, она описана. Да.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
А куда подевали-то?
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as... Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
А куда хранение вещи? Не пойму. Куда подевали их хранение?
All right. That should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform... I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the...
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a...
Of course.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things...
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Huh?
No.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction.
Mulani told us a little bit about...
500 years ago, unlike the other nations, the battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal even then. It took centuries of salt and still. This is but a superficial victory. The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more immediately after the war. Our calculation... But at that time... We were a nation. Our civilization was dying. If we didn't bring the... So? The Archon.
So that's after finding Kachina. I encountered... Since the plan was mentioned in those memories. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome is a god can extend a human... But, as we all know, a human life is like only by dying before my time.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the goal was to once a tribe was back to it, the Chosen would then stand by.
So that means...
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means after your adventure in the Night Kingdom.
So in other words...
Yes. The 6 heroes successfully, and once again, it comes...
Just like how the...
Exactly. It's just another tactic. If we want to unblock... So, I've tried... Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
Осталось 2. А потом перо отключила. Осталось еще 2, ну да.
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take—
But if you knew this whole time—
Perhaps, but the opposite could— Just like your determination—
So I suppose you're not going to tell us—
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will— I can only trust in the judgment of the Wayab. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all. You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh?
Even though I sacrificed my power, after all, in addition to their sentimental value—
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by the— Over time, they became on their own. Each item— By burning those items, I was able to activate— It was a rather crude approach.
But weren't they all precious treasures?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use—
You have nothing to be sorry for. And then, it would only be a— Besides, if they knew those items helped save the present—
Even when you put it that—
The people and the events of the past are never— If you still have regrets, your deeds will become new legends.
Well,
Now that Kachina has returned, and we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Try not to let it get to you. All right.
А вещи нету. Это очень плохо, конечно, пусто вещи. О. Кто там сидит? Я вижу. О, вау, перо.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
О, прохождение. Она чувствуемая.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlane.
Очень круто. Ну, потому что это наше имя Натлане. Потому что... А это что? А, кушать с друзьями.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again?
Yes.
But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlane's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
I don't know, Papa.
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlane!
No one fights alone.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlane's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Woohoo! Well done, Thank you, everyone.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team.
I had no choice.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead?
I wasn't, I swear. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is, I'm really sorry, Kachina.
It's amazing that you Our team captain drank too much the night before.
Serves you all.
All right. There's no, dear friend, firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of this. They've agreed to let me. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the traveler. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So...
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so... surreal.
Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated Chip.
Hey, please...
Они все танцуют. Ну да. Вот, Часка. Все лишь. Ага, сидит все спокойно. Вижу. Ага, танцует. Ага, круто. Вот он. Все, я вижу, это она. Ага. Круто. Так. Это что сейчас?
Ah, you're here.
How did you know?
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away. Because the thought of telling them, abandon, you could just as easily point. Imagine if I said, let's leave right. I couldn't make them shoulder that Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. Or, of course.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that.
Yes, it was. From what I've been able to piece together, she played an Still, it was an impressive achievement. You feel lost, Keith. This is a war. And there can be no war without loss. I am already... The people of Natlane look to me as their Archon.
Yeah, doesn't that mean...
I suppose, but even if the future ends in destruction, and it's precise... This is free, to be precise. There's your resistance if you agree to join.
Ancient names can...
They can. Sev, possessing an ancient name, the Ode of Resurrection may have just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you.
Yeah, we can't just ignore...
Wonderful. Then we've never forged it.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon is lost. Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness. And as for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time. And you're injured on top of that.
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
Я слышал, кто-то вдруг друга вопрос несметно. Я же говорю. Все, вот понял. Да. Все, получила. Да. Все, это прошел конец. А это... вот это свет еще. О, еще. Ну ладно, все. Что-то подарок. Ага. Все. Следующую игру увидишь. Пока-пока-пока.